So, we're going to dive into a car service manual today. And I know that sounds incredibly specific, right? But what it represents is this huge empowering idea about taking back control through information.
We've all been there. That little orange light flickers on and your stomach just drops. It's a moment of pure anxiety, right? You're instantly wondering what's wrong and, maybe more importantly, how much is this going to cost me? And this is really at the heart of the issue. Modern cars, they feel like these mysterious black boxes. You can pop the hood, but all you see is a bunch of plastic covers. It feels intentionally complicated, almost like it's designed to keep you, the owner, out. You're left feeling completely at the mercy of the experts. But what if there was an antidote to that feeling of helplessness? Check this out. This quote is from a project that offers exactly that. And it's not just some catchy slogan. It's a mission statement. Car repair manuals for everyone. Simple, powerful, and kind of revolutionary. And this mission, it's not just talk. It has a real-world result. We're going to be looking at the tangible outcome of this whole philosophy. A totally free, incredibly detailed service manual for a 2011 Mini Cooper S. This one example illustrates the entire concept perfectly. So, this manual isn't just a book of instructions. Let's really pop the hood here and see what kind of power it actually puts in your hands.
The whole thing is broken down into two fundamental, really empowering sections. First, you figure out what's wrong. Second, you understand what it's going to take to fix it. It's basically a clear roadmap to get you out of that state of confusion.
Now think about what this first part offers. This isn't just a list of error codes. It's a tool that helps you translate a vague symptom, a weird noise, a strange vibration, into a concrete, specific diagnosis. It's all about getting a clear answer. And once you know the problem, this next section demystifies the solution. It tells you exactly which parts you'll need and what the process of the repair actually looks like. So no more guesswork about the scope of the job. So the most crucial point here is what this knowledge actually changes for you, the car owner. It's a fundamental shift, moving you from being a passive passenger to an active participant in your car's life.
To really get the difference this makes, let's just imagine two people with the exact same car problem. One has this manual, and the other one doesn't. You can bet their experiences are going to be worlds apart.
Without the manual, you're walking into that garage with a ton of uncertainty. The conversation you have with a mechanic is based on blind trust, and that can leave you feeling pretty powerless. But with the manual, you've got clarity. You can have an informed discussion, asking specific questions. The entire dynamic just shifts to one of empowerment.
And this shift from being powerless to being empowered, it's absolute. Having this information gives you 100% more agency in the situation. It's the difference between just being told what's happening and actually understanding it for yourself.
Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but you might be wondering, how practical is this? How do you actually get this information into your hands?
Well, it couldn't be easier. You can browse it directly online, or you can download the whole thing in a zip file to use anywhere, even if you don't have an internet connection. They even created a special version with cleaner file names just for Mac and Linux users, which shows a real dedication to making it accessible for everyone.
And this is where we see the true power of this project. Because while the tool itself is a manual for one specific car, the idea behind Operation Charm is universal. It's a powerful statement in the bigger right to repair movement. This belief that information about the things we own should be free and accessible to all of us.
So it leaves us with a really fascinating question to chew on. We've seen how this one resource can demystify a complex machine like a car. So what other black boxes in our lives could be opened up if we just had the same level of access to information? What else could we understand, control, and maybe even improve?